Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my hopes and predictions for the cast for RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4. Oh my god, girl, All-Stars 4 already, and I know it's been like heavily rumoured and lots of speculation at this point, so we pretty much know that it's definitely happening and probably next year. I think it's actually potentially even been filmed like right now. That's what like some of the rumours are, or that it might have already been filmed. So like, girl, we are going to discuss hopes and predictions. I'm so excited. So this video is going to be split into 3 sections, and from this I'm going to work out who has the most likelihood of being in the cast, and then at the end of the video I'm going to come up with my potential cast for All-Stars 4, and the 3 categories are basically the top 3, top 4 of each series, because basically a lot of the times the All-Star contestants are 2nd and 3rd place, because obviously the winner doesn't do All-Stars unless you're BB's or Horrible. But basically there's obviously some queens from season 8, season 9 who are in the top who haven't done All-Stars yet. Secondly, we're going to look at rumours and things that we've heard online, that sort of thing. I mean, some rumours are just so obvious at this point and certain things like that. And then thirdly, I'm going to look at who I actually want in All-Stars 4. And so based on those 3 categories and category A's, we're going to see potentially who is the cast for All-Stars 4. And absolute full disclosure, I'm recording this on Saturday the 11th of August and uploading it next week, so because I'm going on holiday, so I'm getting videos ahead of schedule, and like if the cast is revealed within the next week before I upload this video, I will be like pissed, because like, girl, that would just look stupid. Like, oh, they've made the cast, announced the cast, and then I'm like doing random predictions, but you never know, it might be the same, girl. So without further ado, I'm going to crack on with the predictions, and the first section, category A's, top 3, top 4 realness. So I'm basically going to look at from season 1 all the way up to season 10 and see who basically in the top 3 hasn't been on All-Stars yet. And when I say top 3, I don't mean the winner at all, so basically 2nd and 3rd place, and towards the later seasons 4th place as well. So we'll start with season 1, and the only queen who hasn't is Rebecca Glasscock, and it's like, girl, okay, like I know they brought the season 1 queens back for the season 10 finale as a big thing, but it was like, is Rebecca Glasscock really have any likelihood of coming back? And her performance on season 1 in the finale, like, she hasn't been back for All-Stars 1 because nobody wanted her, so basically that's it for that, and 0 out of 10 likelihood that she's going to come back. Season 2 through to season 5, we have had the 2nd and 3rd place in an All-Star series, for example Raven, Jujubee, Chad Michaels, Fifi O'Hara, you get the gist. So we're going to move straight on to season 6, and of course that is Courtney Act and Adore Delano, and obviously we've had Adore in All-Stars 2, so that leaves Courtney Act, and I'm like, girl, like, in terms of top 3, like, she's one of the only early seasons who hasn't been on an All-Star season, and she was top 3. Girl. However, I know that she has a lot of things going on at the moment, so she won Celebrity Big Brother here in the UK, and now she's been given her own talk show, so it seems very unlikely that she would be on All-Stars 4 or have the time for it. I think she has sort of bigger and better things going on at the moment. If you've seen her Instagram story, she's just moved to London, she's been sneezing a lot, girl. So I think it's very, very unlikely that she would be, but I would give her potentially a 4 out of 10. Season 7, we had Ginger Minj already, and that leaves Pearl, and I love Pearl. Like, I mean, on the series, like, yeah, okay, I can understand she's a bit, like, I liked her, but I think it was because, like, I'm just, like, fancy him as a guy, like, so much. But anyway, girl. So, Pearl is another one who I think, like, could come back. She is a season 7 queen. Obviously, last year, for All-Stars 3, we had Kennedy, so, you know, we could have Pearl. Same again though, I feel like in terms of likelihood, I would give her a 4 out of 10. Now onto season 8, and there are some cool queens from season 8. It's not one of my favourite seasons, but Bob the Drag Queen is incredible. We already had Thorty Thor and Chi Chi DeVayne on All-Stars 3, but we didn't get the top 3. We didn't get Kim Chi, and we didn't get Naomi Smalls, and I think at this point, it's pretty much guaranteed that they're going to be in it, because they're so recent. It's not like season 10, top 3, it's like season 8, that's just a few years ago, and it's like, it's their time to shine now on an All-Star season. So basically for both, I would give Kim Chi a 9 out of 10 likelihood of being on All-Stars 4, and Naomi Smalls a 9 out of 10. Not to mention they both brought so much to the series. Kim Chi is so incredible, like her looks are just like oh my god, like, girl, she's like Instagram incredible, her makeup, her face flawless. Just I love Kimchi in the series. And Naomi Smalls, like, girl, those legs, like everything. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. On to season 9, one of my all-time favourite seasons and the first season I ever watched. So obviously top 3, but it's actually top 4 this time. So we have Peppermint, Shea Coulee and Trinity Taylor. So I feel like any of those could come back, but I don't think all of them would. I don't think 2 of them or 3 of them, maybe definitely one of them. So Shea has like some music coming out with Aja at the moment, and I see Trinity about a lot, and there's a lot of like people want Trinity for All Stars. So I feel like out of the 3, Trinity has the most likelihood of coming back. I would give Peppermint a 5 out of 10, Shea Coulee a 6 out of 10, and Trinity Taylor a 7 out of 10 for likelihood of coming back for All Stars 4. On to season 10, girl, the Age of Aquaria. So obviously this is a bit different because obviously the season has just happened. So we have Eureka, Cameron Michaels and Asia O'Hara, and I think it's very unlikely that any of them are going to come back because obviously All Stars 3 happened so soon after season 9 and people were a bit like, why is Aja there? But I felt like obviously none of the top 3, top 4 were there from season 9. So I feel like it'll be a similar thing with season 10, whereas Aja came back and she had something to prove and had developed even within the short space of time. Whereas season 10, they're still touring, they're literally doing performances, they're doing everything at the moment, sort of promoting the season 10 finale and whatever. So I feel like it would be a bit redundant for them to come back for All Stars to sort of prove a point or anything, because they're just flawless and stunning and just killing it at the moment anyway. So maybe All Stars 5 or 6, it would be their time to sort of re-shine, whereas like now they're kind of in the limelight still. And in terms of Eureka, with things going on with her mum at the moment, I know she's got lots of stuff going on there, so it just basically I'm going to give Eureka a 1 out of 10 for likelihood of coming back, Cameron Michaels a 2 out of 10 and Asia O'Hara a 2 out of 10, because you never know, they might drop some like random bombshell like Aja. People were surprised that Aja came back, so you never know, but I think it's very, very unlikely that it'll be there. So that pretty much rounds up the top 3 category section, and like I say, it's pretty obvious that Kimchi and Naomi Smalls are probably most likely to come back out of all of them. Section 2 category is Rumours. So in the rumour department, I've been trying to avoid spoilers and rumours for the most part. I've seen like a couple of things on Instagram and like 1 or 2 YouTube videos of like cast predictions, that sort of thing. One of the biggest rumours is Manila Luzon, one of my all-time favourite drag queens. Girl, my top 3 favourite drag queens, Shangela, Manila and Alaska. So like, girl. So basically, Manila Luzon from season 3 and Latrice Royale from season 4 are both rumoured to be back for All Stars 4, because Latrice was actually asked for All Stars 3, but I'm not sure why it didn't happen. But I think it's very likely that she would want to come back at this point, because they're both such like flawless queens as well. Like I say, Manila is one of my absolute favourites. I love Latrice as well, because of obviously they've both been on All Stars 1, and because of how All Stars 1 was, I like All Stars 1. I love watching it, it's incredible. Girl, I love all the season, like 1 to 4 queens. I love seeing Manila, like Yara Sofia, Alexis Mateo, Chad Michaels. I just love watching All Stars 1, but obviously it's the teams, that's what kind of like spoils it, and I know it was like criticised for that, and obviously it's not the current normal All-Star rules as it is for All-Stars 2 and 3, so it is a bit like, So I feel like because Manila and Latrice were on a team together and didn't get as far as they could have done if they were on their own, they basically, out of all the teams, they basically came 4th or 3rd to last. So either way, it's like I say, I feel like the fans are probably just like, girl, that was just not fair, they could have done so much better. So it's like, give them another chance at All Stars, and I feel like that's exactly what it is. So for me, I feel like 9 out of 10 for Manila and 8 out of 10 for Latrice. I feel like it's almost like a given at this point that they're going to be back for All Stars 4, so yay, I'm so excited. Next rumours, we have Kimchi and Naomi Smalls, basically for the same reasons for my top 3 category. It's basically like, it's their time now. Like, they could have been in All Stars 3, but like season 8, it's like enough time has passed for people to have wanted them back and have some sort of like, get some new looks. Like, I want to see what they're doing now, any sort of redemption, that kind of thing. And like, girl, one of them could win, like slay the entire game, girl. So I feel like rumours are pretty, like every single rumour I've seen is basically saying Kim Chi is going to be in All Stars 4, Naomi Smalls is going to be in All Stars 4, so I feel like they're pretty much guaranteed, and like same as before, I'm going to give them both a 9 out of 10. Hey, it's me, Valentina. So, season 9's controversial elimination, Valentina with the mask. Girl, I was like, Valentina was one of my favourites. I thought she was going to win. I was like, girl, and I know she gets a bit of hate for certain things. Some people don't like her, a lot of people love her, whatever. I love her, I adore her. Valentina for the win. And when it happened, I was like, okay, girl, she's going to be back for All Stars 3, and then like no one really came back for All Stars 3 from season 9 except Aja, so it was like, okay, fine, cool. I think at this point, it's not guaranteed, but it's very, very likely that she will be back for All Stars 4. Fan favourite and Miss Congeniality, but like, people want to see more of her. She didn't get the ending that she deserved, if you ask me, definitely. So I feel like strong contender for All Stars 4, and she could win, girl. So I'm going to give Valentina an 8 out of 10 likelihood of coming back. Next rumour is from season 10, and Monique Hart, in a similar way to Valentina, it's seen as like she got eliminated too soon, if only she'd learned the words kind of thing. And I personally did want the Vixen to go in that lip sync, girl, but yeah, like Monique Hart is cute and funny and she's so nice, but I just wasn't a massive fan of her in season 10 as much as some of the other queens, because her looks were just a bit like, obviously she made a lot of her looks and she's just obviously incredible and talented in that respect, but I just wasn't a massive fan of the looks. And weirdly enough, I really liked her mermaid look on the week that she got eliminated, so girl. So if anyone from season 10 is going to come back, it probably will be Monique Hart, because she is the most rumoured at this point. So for that, I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. One final queen from season 10 that's also rumoured, and I'm not entirely sure where, why, who, what this rumours came from, is Monet Exchange, and she's one of my absolute favourites. Girl, soak it up. But I don't know, I just feel like maybe it is too soon, especially if you've got 2 queens from season 10. I just think maybe give Monique Hart more of a chance, and Monet could come back for like All Stars 5. I would love to see more of Monet. I just don't feel like it's the right time right now. So I think I'll give Monet Exchange a 4 out of 10, because it could happen, but I think it's more likely that Monique would come back. So in terms of rumours, like I say, I think it's pretty much guaranteed Manila, Latrice, Kim Chi, Naomi Smalls and Valentina. Out of them 5, definitely 3 of them are gonna be there. Probably all 5 of them, you never know, but in terms of the rumours, that's just what it seems like at the moment, so girl. Moving on to section 3, category is who I want for All Stars 4, because obviously we all have our favourites, we all have different reasons for why we want certain queens to come back. Like I was so pleased to see Shangela All Stars 3, because she's one of my absolute favourites. So basically each All Stars, we've had Manila All Stars 1, Alaska All Stars 2 and Shangela in All Stars 3, like my top 3 queens. Girl. And speaking of Manila, I want Manila back because of the reasons I said with All Stars 1. It seems only right after so much time that she could come back. I mean, they brought Baby Zahara Benet back. She was a winner. So similarly, like at this point, like queens are coming back more and more. We've had Cynthia Lee Fontaine twice, we've had Eureka twice, we've had Shangela twice, things like that. Trixie Mattel came back in season 7 and then back for All Stars. So I feel like why not bring Manila back? Such a fierce, incredible queen, hilarious. I want to see her do Snatch Game again, girl. So I just want Manila back for All Stars 4. I just want her back on my screens right now. So same again, I'm pretty much going to give her a 9 out of 10 likelihood of coming back, but that's also like, for me, girl. Season 4, one of the queens that I desperately want back. I thought it could have happened for All Stars 3. When I was watching the series, I watched consecutively in order, so I watched All Stars 1 and thought, oh no, she's not there. All Stars 2, I was like, she could come back. All Stars 3, I was like, please, 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 but because of the controversy and you probably guess already who it is, and I just want Willem back so much. Please bring Willem back. I don't know, she seems to be doing so well after the show anyway. She has the beatdown, she's done loads of stuff. Obviously she has the stuff with the AAA girls. I just feel like she could bring so much more to the show. She had some great looks on the show, like incredible body. Obviously her attitude was a bit, but she was kicked off. There's different things and problems. Obviously the show, I don't know if they want to work with her ever again. I don't know if she wants to ever work with the show again. There's a lot of feelings and stuff like that, so I don't know the full story, but I feel like I really want to see Willem again, but because of all this stuff and background stuff, I feel like for the most part it probably still won't happen, and my hopes will be shattered again like they were with All Stars 3. So I think I'm gonna give a 2 out of 10 likelihood of Willem coming back. But like, she was on season 4. Why not bring her back for All Stars 4? Like, girl, 4 and 4. Hey girl. Moving on to a queen from season 5. Like, All Stars 2 was basically season 5 the remix. Like, loved it. Great. It just gave the sort of top 6 of season 5 another time to shine, and I loved it. But All Stars 3 was like, you're not getting any representation for season 5. So I feel like out of any of the queens, like, there's some that I wouldn't really be bothered about, but there's one who I really would love to see, and it would be so... Ivy Winters, girl, like, and also, like, they always bring back the Miss Congenialities. Hello? Ivy Winters is the season 5 Miss Congeniality, and she has not been back for an All Stars season yet. So I feel at this point it's likely that Ivy Winters will come back. Come on, girl. If anyone from season 5 is going to come back, it's Ivy Winters. She is Miss Congeniality. She's so creative and talented. I really liked her on the show anyway, and she's so attractive, girl. That's another element. So I want Ivy Winters back, but I don't know if I've ever heard of any rumours around that. I might have done, like I said, I've tried to avoid rumours and stuff like that, and she obviously wasn't top 3, but in terms of me, I want her to come back. So she might not. It really does depend on what they want for the show, for the series, depend on the queens who are going to be on to sort of mix with. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 likelihood. Moving on to the season we've all been waiting for, season 6, girl. Like, girl, I just love season 6, and I want so many of the queens to come back. Like, obviously I've already spoke about Courtney Act being the top 3, so she could come back. But not even that, like, I love so many of the queens from season 6, and we only got Adore. Well, not only, but we got Adore in All Stars 2, and she left. And then, obviously, All Stars 3, we had Bender La Creme and Milk. Cool, girl, but not who I really wanted, and, like... So for me, one of my favourites, and I know people don't like her and it's controversial and whatever, but I don't know, she's an inspiration for me. I love the House of Edwards, so I would love to see Laganja Estranja. She's one of my... I just loved her on the show. She brought so much drama, and that entrance, like, girl... Y'all wanted a twist, eh? Come on, season 6, let's get Death Drop. So I know she's been doing her So You Think You Can Dance show and stuff like that, but I feel like, girl, just come back. You bring me life. So I feel like at the point where we're at, there will be some season 6 queens, and if anything, if you're looking at the cast, you think, who do we want who's like, wow. You pick Laganja Estranja, so I feel like I'm going to give her a 6 out of 10. Similarly, another queen who was like cool, but she sort of left like quite early on, and she's done lots of stuff up to the show, and that is Gia Gunn. She is also friends with Laganja. Like, I don't know, it'd be really cool to have Laganja and Gia Gunn on the same All-Star season. I don't know, like the shenanigans all over again. So I don't know, like that's just a want for me, is to see Gia Gunn again, and she could, girl. So I think 6 out of 10 as well. Another cute queen from season 6 who I love, Jocelyn Fox. Like, I don't personally haven't seen much of her around. I follow her on Instagram, but like, I don't know, not really any rumours or anything like that, but she could be a wild card to sort of throw in and be like, girl, like, hey, Jocelyn Fox, what. So I feel like a 5 out of 10. And like I said, Courtney Act, 4 out of 10. That's just because I want her back as well. As much as I know she's busy, I've seen her on Big Brother, she's gonna have a talk show, she's really busy, but I just want her more on my TV. Girl, just do everything. Final thing for season 6, I mentioned Adore Delano. It was said in the All Stars 2 reunion, would you come back, girl, for All Stars 3? She was like, maybe. It didn't happen, but I'm like, she's got her music out, she's doing great, but I would love to see her again, have the sort of redemption for All Stars. I feel like maybe it was too soon to have it back for All Stars 3. It's like, oh, you're in All Stars 2. Oh, you came back again? All Stars 3? But now come back for All Stars 4 and have the full redemption and just slay the show. Just do it, girl. Adore Delano. Because there's so many other queens who have another chance to shine. 4 out of 10 for Adore. Similarly, with the top 3 for season 7, I also want Pearl to come back because I liked her. It wasn't like the best season. I just liked watching her. She's cute. Girl, she came in the top 3. Why not bring Pearl back? So I feel like I want her a little bit, maybe not as much as Laganja or Adore or Manila, but I would like to see Pearl again, and I wouldn't be unhappy that she was there. So because there's so many other queens that could come back, I think I'll give Pearl a 4 out of 10. Season 8, queens who I would like, same as the top 3, same as the Rumours. I think at this point it's pretty much guaranteed. I would want Kimchi to come back. I want Naomi Smalls. Everything I've said before, so basically a 9 out of 10 for both. I think at this point, because they've basically got a 9 out of 10 on all 3 categories, girl, Kimchi, Naomi Smalls for All Stars 4, it's already happened. Season 9, I love Season 9, and when All Stars 3 was around, I was like, I want all the Season 9 queens back just because I wanted to see them again, girl. But I get that it was too soon. But in terms of the top 3, top 4, and just the season in general, I feel like I want Shea Coulee back. Girl, she was incredible and slayed every challenge. I love her. Another queen I loved was Nina Bonina Brown, and she's so creative. Like, her looks are incredible. She may not have got to show too much of it on the show. She did the peach head, the mouse, that sort of thing, the half skeleton body, but obviously the competition was getting to her, that kind of thing, and it was right for her to go at the time. But it would be cool to see her back for All Stars 4. I follow her on Instagram, I watch her Instagram lives, I see all of her different looks. Incredible. She should be back at some point. Maybe All Stars 5, but I feel like All Stars 4. Another queen I really want is Valentina, of course, as I've already spoken about the Rumours. Yeah, come on Valentina. Like, this is just what I've wanted since All Stars 3. I like the moaning, okay? Like, I don't know, I just liked Pheromone on season 9. She wasn't the best. I feel like she needed to go to like RuPaul's School for Drag and then come back. So maybe not All Stars 4, but I feel like she could come back. I want to see Pheromone again. Just do it. Like I said, I think Shea Coulee could be a 6 out of 10. Valentina, an 8 out of 10. Nina Bonina Brown could also be a 6 out of 10 because it could go either way. She might not want to do it. She might not be ready. She could come back All Stars 5 maybe instead. And Pheromone, yeah girl, like maybe it's too soon as well, but I would give Farah a 4 out of 10. Now, in terms of who I want from season 10, girl, obviously it would be cool to see a lot of them back. Not one of them in particular. But for me, who I really want, Blessing Claire, I do declare. She's one of my absolute favourites, and I feel like it was just a bit too soon for her to go. I feel like I thought she was going to be in the top 3 all through like the early start of the series. I was like, girl, top 3. So I would love to see Blessing Claire. Maybe it's a bit soon from season 10, but it might not be. It might be an Aja type moment where she comes back and just slays the game again. Girl. And the second queen who I would like from season 10 is Monet Exchange, because she's just one of my favourites. She's hilarious. I just love her. Do like the sponge dress part 2 for the entrance look or something, girl. Like I said with season 10 though, it's possibly like unlikely that they'd come back, but you never know. I feel like if anyone it would be Monique Hart. But Blessing Claire, 4 out of 10. Monet Exchange, 4 out of 10. So that is it for the 3 categories, and based on that I have come up with my cast for All Stars 4 based on top 3 realness, rumours, and who I want. And basically I think, I'm not gonna brag, but like I'm excited. If this is the cast, I feel like I've picked the 10 who could be on All Stars 4. Girl. And also with 5 sort of potentials on the side, you never know who might come. Obviously I'm not saying my 10 are correct, so they could be interchangeable, but I'm pretty confident. So here we have it, my All Stars 4 cast prediction reveal is Manila Luzon, Latrice Royale, Ivy Winters, Laganja Estranja, Gia Gunn, Kimchi, Naomi Smalls, Trinity Taylor, Valentina, and Monique Hart. Imagine if that is the cast though. I would die. Who would win from that? Like, I don't even know. Like, the top 3 predictions already for a season that's not even announced. Top 3, Valentina, Manila Luzon, and I can't pick. I think either Kimchi or Naomi Smalls. I feel like that would be the top 4. However, this might not be the cast, and based on rumours and other things and people who I want back, there could be other queens who are there. So my 5 potentials are Willem, Courtney Act, Pearl, Shea Coulee, and Adore Delano, because Adore Delano is just like that little asterisk where you think, you never know, okay girl. Same with Willem, might not be so likely, but you still never know. This could be the time where they surprise us, girl. So that is it for my cast hopes and predictions. Like, if that was the All-Stars 4 lineup, would you be excited? I know I would be. Like, girl, that would just be an incredible series. I can't wait. I can't wait to find out who's actually going to be there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you think any are right, who I've said, or completely wrong and off the mark. Who do you think could be there instead? Let me know. Let me know who you'd like to go. Any other rumours? I don't know. Let me know. But I don't think it'll be too long before we find out. I feel like it's probably going to be season 11 next March as usual, have the normal season, and then All Stars 4 afterwards, come like July, August, or same as last year, have All Stars 4 first in the January and then season 11. But I don't know, I feel like that might be a bit pushing it and a bit rushed, so you never know. All Stars 3 came out of nowhere. One final little asterisk to say, obviously we have Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. I don't think she'll be back for All Stars 4. I just don't think it would be like necessary at this point. Like, obviously she got eliminated first, didn't get to show much. She needs to come back for the show, but my prediction for that is she will come back for season 11. Not out of a box, not Shangela, not Cynthia Lee Fontaine, but something. Girl, bring Vanjie back for season 11, please. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and like I said, let me know in the comments below what you think is going to happen. When are we going to find out who is in the cast? Are we going to have a cast reveal like All Stars 3? I think we probably will going forward from now on, and I'm just so excited. I hope you're all excited for All Stars 4. Season 11 next year is going to be great, girl. Oh my god, yay! So thank you all for watching. I will see you next Sunday for another video. Bye guys.
Time to tell you that I'm not really on a cruise ship, girl.
Looking incredible.
Drag race.